So this is Skillbility, the app store for robots. And again, it looks very similar for what I kind of laid out for what most people are familiar with, which would be the iOS app store. And it works exactly kind of how you would expect. Again, this is just a front end right now. I have been currently working on the back end, but it's essentially your own version of the iOS app store, but for robots. So it's very easy to just go and download a skill, whatever skill you want for whichever robot you pick. So you select a skill, select your robot that you're using for, and you just simply download it. There's accounts, and you can even go and sell your skills on here. Again, many people can go and upload their own stuff. For mainly is going to be for free. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of other that are more fine tuned or special features for particular use cases and things like that. But again, very simple. See what's out here, download what you want, and just upload it right to your robot. Again, everything is local and easy to go and simply upload for whichever robot that you are going to be using. My main focus is for beginning, again, because not everybody has a humanoid robot. That's for the longer end of the roadmap, but for things that people have already built. So, of course, 3D printers, custom things like other types of robots like custom R2D2s and large Chewbacca's and stuff. Again, I know that's still niche, but again, more so for like SL101 arms by Hugging Face and things like that. So I think those are going to be the lower hanging fruit that will be much more impactful for where people can actually use this stuff. Again, definitely want to see if we can get something out by the end of this quarter. And people have been, I got a couple people that signed up, but nothing too crazy. But just very briefly to see what the kind of App Store simulation would look like. We can go into the account as well in a second, but just similar to what a iOS App Store would look like. All different types of stuff. You can simply go and do something in entertainment, shoot a basketball. There's all different types of fun things. Probably more things that people will be in line with is, folding the laundry, making the bed, watering the plant, stuff like that. Cooking, it'd be pretty fun to see a humanoid flip an egg, and then of course changing a tire. Charging a battery. Obviously moving boxes, stuff like that. Very very fun things. Again, static page right now, but what a developer or an account simulation could look like here is what your account page would look like. So of course, you would see maybe if you are selling any skills, that would be your total earnings in here. How many people have downloaded, comments, and things like that. People have shared upon any of the skills that you have, and kind of broken down into areas like so. What has been reviewed. Obviously you don't want malicious skills up, so we'd have to have the correct process to review and this is basically just a rough layout for a dashboard. So that's kind of a overview of what the overall kind of layout and workflow is for Skillbility.